Yo, it's not just Ashton and Danny. It's everybody. It's the culture. Remember? Remember this, y'all? This was Rolling Stone. Hot, ready, and legal Lindsay Lohan. So bear with me. I'm going to tie a bunch of things together, okay? Not just about Ashton and all them, right? Well, I'm going to talk about what they did to Kirsten Dunst. I can make 10 videos and still not cover it all. So on Punked, I'm sure y'all have seen by now. This is him talking about Hillary Duff and the Olsen twins and like, ooh, they're going to be 18. I don't know if you saw this video or not, but this is Ashton with Mila in like, I don't know if it's in the dressing room. I don't know where this is, but she's sitting on his lap and he's like, it feels so good. Like, I'm sorry. There's no doubt this woman was groomed by that whole cat, except Topher or whatever. He's tickling her and she's sitting on his lap and he's making jokes about how good it feels. If you want to know where I'm getting a lot of this, it's from Danny's accuser, his ex. And boy, does she have dirt. Chrissy Bixler. She's been posting stuff on Instagram. One of the clips that she included was this interview between Danny and what's his butt. This man, y'all, these guys were openly saying all this stuff. We just laughed. These guys normalized it. He was talking about his DJ name. His DJ name was DJ Donkey Punch. Do you remember what Donkey Punch is? Donkey Punch was something that I remember when I was a RAF guy. All my guy friends that I worked with at work talked about donkey punches. And, you know, like they were as if they were doing it. They also talked about the dolphin. One of my coworkers I hated him so much. And I was like, what's the dolphin? Because I didn't know. And he's like, yeah, when you go to stick it in her butt and she's like, ah, ah, ah. So let's review really quick what donkey punch is. I don't want to get in trouble, but donkey punch is the act of inflicting blunt force trauma to the back of the head or lower back of the receiving partner doing or SARS, an attempt by the penetrating partner to induce involuntary tightening of internal or external sphincter muscles or passage of, God, I hate this app sometimes. I can't say anything. Do y'all remember that? Do you remember those times when it was just normal to joke about inflicting pain on a woman so you could do to her what you wanted to do? Like, not only these guys admitting that they don't even care to give us an O, they don't even care if we want to be there. But in addition to that, they physically harm us to be able to do the things they want to do to us. And this was all jokes. That's why I say, y'all, nothing that men do is just jokes. It never is. That's why I find so few male comedians funny, because behind so many of their jokes it's just honesty about how they really feel and what they really want to do. And it's terrifying. But let's get back to this subject. Because it's not just men, y'all. This is the entire culture. We're all in on it. Now, I'm not blaming women for this, because I went along with these jokes at work because I was like, I remember thinking, this is like sick, but also just like, nah, you know, because it's just the boys' world, the boys' culture. So I just went on pretending like it didn't bother me because I'm a recovered cool girl, okay? But also when men write everything, and they direct everything and they produce everything and they fund everything, and they are the ones that we have to have the POV of, right? Everything that we consume is white cishet men's point of view. Do you think maybe it's going to affect how we think about ourselves, about them, about the whole world, you know? Because look at this interview. It's so disturbing that so many women, the questions that they ask women are sick. And yet, like, that's just the culture, y'all. We are seeped in it. This is patriarchy, white supremacy culture, capitalism. It's all tied together, but it's like we're swimming in it. So we don't even realize that this is what we breathe. So this interview, God bless this woman. I can't believe that she's still alive, given that she grew up in Hollywood. So when she was interviewed as a teenager about her role in Interview with the Vampire, and they're like, did you really hate kissing Brad Pitt? Like this woman, grown ass woman, is asking a teenage girl, did you really hate kissing Brad Pitt? And she's like, well, I mean, I love Brad. He's so nice. It was just like awkward. I mean, I'm 12 and he's like 31. Can you imagine this girl? I can't believe that she stood up to both these women, because it wasn't just the interviewer, it was her co-star. Both of them are like, yeah, but it's Brad Pitt. She's like, yeah, but I'm a child. Look, and she's like, and it's like, he's a man. So why would I enjoy kissing him? And they still don't get it. So then the lady asked, like, this woman, if you had a chance to kiss him, He's like, oh no, definitely wouldn't turn him down. He's a wonderful actor too. Look at this. She's like, but I understand, Kirsten. Maybe you're not into kissing boys yet, so I can relate. By the way, I don't know who this lady is. I don't care. But this is the person who was asking her all these questions. And then look at her response. I love her. She's like, well, I mean, yeah, but he's 31. He's not exactly a boy. Like, look at her face, y'all. Imagine being that. Like, she doesn't get it. She's like, what is wrong with y'all? He's not a boy. He's 31. And they're like, what if he was 15? Would it be better then? Just like, y'all leave her alone. Why does a 12-year-old have to be obsessed with boys and want to kiss someone who could be her dad? So then when she also talks about how, like, I mean, look at this is so disturbing, y'all. But this is part of the culture. It's still part of the culture. The fact that Sam Levinson is directing a TV show where even though they're adults, they're supposed to be teenagers. We're watching teenagers get take their clothes off and have like very explicit schmeg scenes. I don't want to watch teenagers doing that. Even if the actors are adults, I don't want to watch teenagers doing that. And the fact that he wants to watch teenagers doing that, God. Anyway, when she was asked about this kiss, she was saying that, well, my dad's going to see this movie. Like, this whole thing upset her, and no one cared. They were all like, why didn't you enjoy it, though? It's Brad Pitt. She talked later on about how everybody was like, you're so lucky, like everybody. But for her, it was totally repulsive, as it should be. I did a video a long time ago about what they did to Brooke Shields. Calvin Klein, fork that guy. Like, it's everywhere, y'all. I know that it's like really disturbing when we go back and look at this stuff. And then when but it's not just Ashton. It's not just Danny or that 70s show. It's all of it. And we've been swimming in it for a long time. And we're still swimming in it. It's just more subtle now. Well, not even. It just looks a little different. Let me know if you want more, because this rabbit hole just doesn't end. They've been trying to convince women and girls to date and fork older men since we were children, and that's still the case now.